Welcome to this on-demand 30-minute flow yoga class. I'll be leading you through a 30-minute class focused on balance and finding balance in instability, which is something that we've all been practicing throughout these times. So thank you for being here. I'm gonna instruct some modifications and variations along the way, so feel free to take what you need. This is your class, just use me as a guide. And we're gonna get started with some breath work. So if it's comfortable for you, you can close your eyes or lower the gaze inward. Take a comfortable seat of your choice, either resting on the heels or a cross-legged seat possibly. We're gonna take one hand to the heart space, the chest, and another hand to the belly. Let's take a deep breath in all together. Big inhale. Through the nose. And take an exhale out through the mouth. Big sigh out, release. Let's take another deep breath in through the nose. And an exhale out, big sigh out through the mouth. Releasing that air. One more deep breath in, filling the belly and the chest, feeling our body expand on our palms. And a full breath out, settling into the space, settling into this time on our mat. So continue to breathe at your natural rhythm, your own pace. And I'd just like to share with you a quote that's going to be the theme of our class today, finding balance in instability. So the quote reads, "Life is a balance between what we can control and what we cannot. I strive to find balance between the power of effort and the power of surrendering." So allow that to settle in. Take whatever feels like it resonates with you and take that into this class. We're gonna practice, as I said, some balancing postures. So physicalizing that in the body and then hopefully taking what we've learned off the mat and into our lives, other aspects of our lives. So when you're ready, you can gently release the hands, flutter the eyes open. And we're gonna make our way to child's pose. Nice and easy here. We're gonna face the top of our mat. We'll take big toes together and knees apart, nice wide stance. Arms reaching towards the top of the mat and forehead to ground. Practicing right away this idea of surrendering. Let's take a deep breath in and a full breath out, releasing heavy head, heavy torso towards the earth. Sinking in deeply, let's take another deep breath in. And a full breath out. Once more, deep breath in. Feeling the belly expanded between the thighs and a full breath out. Releasing weightedness into the earth here, into the ground. On your next breath in, let's take an inhale, roll it up through the spine. Find tabletop all fours, pressing the weight and pouring the weight into the palms. And on an exhale out, let's send the hips right back, child's pose. Again, flowing with the breath here, deep breath in. Finding tabletop all fours and exhale out, sending hips back, child's pose. One more just like that, deep breath in, pouring weight into the palms. And exhale out as we step back, child's pose. This time, inhale. Let's stay in neutral, tabletop all fours. Hands underneath shoulders, knees under hips. Take a big exhale out when you get here. Inhale, let's find our cow spine. Arching chest high, tail high. Exhale out, chin to chest, gaze to belly button. Find a curl in the spine for cat. With the breath at your own pace, again, let's find cow spine, big arch. And an exhale out, curling in, finding cat. One more just like that, deep breath in, arching in the spine. Full breath out, curling in. And we'll come back to that neutral tabletop all fours when you're ready. We're gonna extend the right leg long, toes are tucked, and come high on the left fingertip. So opposite arm is leg. Let's take a deep breath in. We're going to kick out through that right heel and lift it up. So we have one straight line from heel to crown of head. Option here to keep those fingertips on the mat or practice balance here as we reach left fingertips towards the top of our mat. Big exhale, elbow to knee, core engagement. Find some effort here And exhale out as we expand out, engaging the core. Again, exhale. We're going to curl it in. We inhale as we expand. We have one more just like that. Big exhale, elbow to knee. Big inhale, stretch it out. And exhale, lower both limbs on the mat. Let's continue this on the other side. So we have left toes tucked, right fingertips on the mat. Let's kick left heel up towards the sky, and we're gonna lift that leg. So one straight line from heel to crown of head. Option here to lift fingertips up. One straight line now from fingertips to heel. Big exhale as we curl it in. Awesome, big inhale, stretch it out, expansive energy. Exhale as we curl it in, contractive energy. Big inhale, let's stretch it out. Last time we curl it in. Inhale, one last moment of effort here. Before we surrender, let's place both limbs on the mat and shift the weight into the palms. We're gonna gently lower to our bellies for 4 seconds. 3 and 2 and 1. And once we get there, let's gently lengthen on the ground. We have forehead down to the ground and tops of the toes clicking into our mat here, engagement of the lower body as well. We'll have palms on either side of the rib cage underneath the shoulders. Big breath in, we're gonna use the strength of the upper back to gently lift and hover in our baby cobra. Exhale out as we lower forehead down to mat. Again, deep breath in, let's lift up, baby cobra. Full breath out, let's lower down, forehead to mat. Last time, deep breath in, hover in that baby cobra. This time, press the palms into the mat. Extend the elbows, softness in the elbow joint still, and shoulders away from ears for cobra, our first back bend of class. Deep breath in, and full breath out. Let's send hips back over the heels, child's pose. Awesome work. Surrendering here, weight into the ground here, melting down. Let's take an inhale. And an exhale out. Awesome, deep breath in, let's roll it up through the spine. And a full breath out, let's tuck toes, hips high, heels low for down dog. Right away, do what you need to here in your down dog. You can tread through the feet, walk out your dog. Maybe take the feet mat width apart and find a deep bend in the knees, whatever you'd like to. Let's warm up and open up the backs of the legs here, hamstrings are stretching. Making sure we're sending that chest in between the arms here, pressing back towards the tops of the thighs, opening up the heart space. Let's take one more breath here, doing what you need. Deep breath in, full breath out. And when you're ready, let's take heels low, tailbone high, find some stillness and a strong, stable position in this down dog. Let's come high to the balls of the feet. We're gonna roll it forward, articulate through the spine, find top of a push-up plank. Gently bend the knees, we're gonna send the hips back and chest back towards the knees, straighten the legs on an exhale for down dog. Let's try that again. So high on the balls of the feet, articulating through the spine, find top of a push-up plank. Bend the knees, send the hips back, chest back, straighten the legs, down dog. Let's reverse this motion, so same thing in reverse. We're gonna bend the knees at first, shoot out to our plank, big inhale. Exhale with straight legs, let's send hips high, heels low, down dog, just like that again, bending the knees. Inhale, shoot out plank. Exhale, hips high, heels low, down dog. Awesome work, let's take a deep breath in here in down dog. And a cleansing breath out, exhale as we walk, tiptoe the feet towards the top of the mat. Forward fold, awesome, awesome work. Let's take a gentle nod of the head, chin to chest, saying yes. And gently shaking the head no, releasing the back of the neck, crown of head. One more time, let's nod the head yes, ending on an affirmation. Yes, I can. And gently relaxing that, let's bend the knees. We're gonna roll up, articulating through the spine, each vertebrae stacking here. Nice and slow as the shoulders roll back. The head and neck will be the last to arrive. Let's take a big inhale, arms scooping up. Wide eyes, open chest, exhale out. Hands to heart center. Gently release the palms. We're gonna sweep the arms up, send the hips back. Here we go for chair pose. Right away, engaging our lower body. and engaging belly button to spine core. So we have the weight into the balls of the feet, even chucking. You can lift those toes off the mat gently. Nice open chest, gaze is wide, fingertips reaching up. Let's take one more big breath in, and an exhale out, forward fold. Dive it all the way down, awesome. Let's take an inhale, we're gonna find half lift flat back, one straight line from tail to crown of head, and an exhale out, forward fold. Let's take a bend in the knees, plant the palms, step left leg back, and we're gonna stay here in our low lunge. So the back knee's lifted, we're gonna find one straight line, so really kicking energy out through that left heel. Let's come high on the fingertips. Take a big inhale, just lifting the chest gently so our gaze is outward. And on an exhale, let's step left leg in, two straight legs for pyramid pose. So step the back foot in a bit to have a more narrow stance here so we can have two straight legs. Nose to knee here, surrendering, folding over, finding a nice deep stretch in that right hamstring. We're gonna find an inhale and come to a half lift flat back, so option fingertips reaching down or hands to hips. On an exhale, we're gonna wriggle through the spine and take a forward fold. Take that again, flowing with the breath, find an inhale, half lift flat back. And a full breath out. Maybe a little deeper in this forward fold. Last one, deep breath in, we find half lift flat back. And exhale, forward fold, awesome. Let's take a bend in that right knee, step that left foot back to the low lunge, both palms pressing into the mat on either side of the right foot. Inhale here, and on an exhale, stepping back, down dog. I'm gonna lead through a modified vinyasa flow. We're gonna meet in down dog, but feel free to take any flow of your choice. Let's take an inhale, I'm going to come high on the balls of the feet, roll it forward just as we did before, articulating through the spine, plank pose. I'm gonna lower those knees, send the heart space forward, gently bending elbows nice and slow. I'm gonna lower all the way down, forehead to mat. Deep breath in, I'm gonna lift up through my baby cobra, pressing palms down up to cobra, and exhale, sending hips back, child's pose. Flowing with the breath here. When your in-breath comes, find tabletop all fours, tuck both toes, hips high, heels low, down dog, great work. So we are all meeting in down dog here. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Walk feet to meet the hands, top of the mat, forward fold. Let's take an inhale, find a half lift flat back, and an exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees, let's roll up through the spine again, nice and slow, articulate through the spine. Shoulders roll back. And an exhale, last to arrive. Let's take an inhale, arms sweeping up. And an exhale, hands to heart center, release the palms. Here we go again to chair. Sweeping arms up, hips back, weight into the heels. Open chest for chair pose. Deep breath in, really reach through the fingertips. Deep breath out, sit a little deeper in this posture. One more breath, I know we're shaking, take a deep breath in. And a full breath out, dive it down, forward fold. Woohoo! Let's take an inhale, coming to a half lift, flat back. And an exhale, all the way down, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms. Right leg steps back now for low lunge. So a nice straight leg in the back, energy out through the heel. We're gonna come high on fingertips. Inhale, looking forward for a little lift. And an exhale, step right foot in, two straight legs, pyramid pose, nose to knee. Take a deep breath in, let's find this half lift flow. So coming up to our half lift, one straight line from tail to crown of head. Exhale out as we take a forward fold, nose to knee. Again, deep breath in, half lift, flat back. And an exhale, forward fold, maybe releasing a little further here in our stretch. Last one, we take a deep breath in, half lift, flat back. And a full exhale, forward fold. Bend that left knee, plant the palms, step right foot back. Inhale here, low lunge. Exhale, sweeping left leg to meet the right. Downward dog. I'm going to progress our vinyasa flow a little bit, but feel free to take that modified flow, or again, anything of your choice. We're gonna meet in down dog. I'm gonna come high on the balls of the feet, roll it forward, find top of a push-up plank. This time in one piece, I'm gonna bend elbows lower, belly button to mat, nice and slow, elbows in. Deep breath in, I come up to cobra, shoulders away from ears. Full breath out, I'm gonna lower, forehead to mat. I'm gonna tuck the toes in one breath in. I'm gonna press up, plank, and exhale, sending hips back. Heels low, down dog. So there's 2 options for vinyasa flow. We'll try one more in our next sequence. But again, this is use me as only a guide. So whatever you need, we're all going to meet in down dog here. So some options here. I'm gonna inhale and lift, right leg long, 3-legged dog. Toes spiraling down and energy out through the heel. Option here to stay and find a stretch and balance. Or exhale, we're gonna come forward to plank, bring that knee to chest and try to touch nose to knee. We're gonna kick it right back where we came. Inhale as we stretch out. 2 more times just like that. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale as we kick it back. Last one. Exhale, nose to knee. Option to step that foot forward and find low lunge. If you're still handling 3-legged dog, you can take that foot to the outside of the mat, use your right hand to right ankle, and guide it forward for low lunge. So all together now, we're gonna have our right leg forward in our low lunge. Option to drop that back knee or keep the knee lifted as we lift the torso to high lunge. So deep breath in, arms sweeping up, gaze high. Exhale out, lower and tap down those fingertips. Low lunge. Again, deep breath in, arms up. Full breath out, lower all the way down. Last one, deep breath in, stay lifted. Maybe if that knee was lower, bring that knee up now, high lunge. Everyone exhale, let's spiral the left heel down. Open it up, warrior 2. A nice wide stance and a deep bend in the front leg. Let's flip the front palm, reach it forward, up and back, big stretch. Reverse warrior or peaceful warrior. Take a breath as we come up. We're gonna stay in our warrior 2 and find a flow here, flipping the front palm, reaching forward, up and back, reverse warrior. Continue with the breath. Let's take it one more time, really taking up space. Big breath in, last one, reverse warrior, gaze high. Full exhale, let's cartwheel the arms down, find low lunge, and step the back foot in, back to our pyramid pose. Awesome work. Release over, surrender over this front leg. Maybe the hamstring, the back of the leg feels a little more open in this stretch. So we're gonna practice our warrior 3 balance posture. So we're gonna bend in the right knee here. I'm gonna shift the weight into the right foot and kick that left heel up just as we've been practicing. Energy out through the heel. My fingertips are supporting me. Perfectly fine to practice balance here. Or lift the torso up. Maybe bring one hand to the heart center and maybe the other. We find our warrior 3. We're gonna stay here for 2 breaths. So wherever you're at, if you fall out of it, that's okay. Let's find our balance again. Balance is a practice. Balance is a release technique. Let's release into this as we take an inhale. And an exhale out. One more, deep breath in. And full breath out. Let's step that foot down, top of the mat, forward fold. Awesome work. Take a little bend and straighten each leg, shake it out. Awesome, awesome job. Let's take an inhale, half lift, flat back. And an exhale, right back down, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms. We're gonna step one foot back to plank, and then the other. Let's take a little flow. Option to lower all the way down our lower knees, or follow me to chaturanga, a half lower. Sneaking forward, sending the chest forward, and pressing pelvis up, tops of feet into the mat for up dog. Exhale as we send hips high, roll over toes, down dog. So that's our full vinyasa flow. Either working our way up to that or practicing any of the variations that I gave prior. We'll have one more chance to flow after we take this on the other side. So let's take an inhale, left leg long, heel high this side, toes spiraling down. So practicing this internal rotation so we're ready for our warrior 3. Option here to stay lifted and practice balance, or exhale, bring knee to chest, nose to knee. Inhale, kick it right back to 3-legged dog. Again, exhale, curl it in, nose to knee. Inhale, kick it back, 3-legged dog. Last time, exhale, nose to knee. Step it through, find low lunge. One more time for this transition. For friends who are in 3-legged dog, you can step it as far forward to the outside of the mat. Take left hand to left ankle and step it forward. Guide that ankle forward to low lunge. Option here again to drop that knee and lift torso, or keep knee lifted and find high lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, let's tap those fingers down, and another big breath in, arms up. You got this, big exhale, finding breath. As we lower down, last time, deep breath in for my friends. With knee down, let's lift that knee up now, so we can open it up. Warrior two, spiral that right heel down. A nice wide stance, and a deep lunge in the front leg. Let's lift the front palm, stretch forward, up and back. Big stretch, reverse warrior, gaze high. And coming all the way back to a strong warrior two. Again, flip front palm, stretch forward, up and back. Reverse warrior. And all the way back, warrior two. Last one, biggest stretch of the day. Taking inhale. And exhale, cartwheeling the arms down. Framing the front foot. Let's step right foot in a little closer to left foot and find our pyramid pose. Nose to knee, release here. Awesome work thus far. We have one more challenge to overcome, and we have, that is our warrior three on the left side. So let's take a bend in that left knee. I'm gonna take fingertips a few inches in front of that foot, shift the weight onto the left foot, and kick that right heel high, toes spiraling down just like in our three-legged dog. And again, option to practice balance here with fingertips, or take one hand to heart center, other hand to heart center. We have a straight line from crown of head to sole of foot. Big breath in. And a full breath out. You got this. Take one more deep breath in. And a full breath out. Lets us release over, forward fold. Awesome, awesome work. Let's take an inhale. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, right back down. Forward fold. Let's shake out the legs again. Awesome. Let's reach for opposite elbows and give a little rock side to side ragdoll. Release the low back. Great work today. Hopefully we're a little sweaty, a little dewy now. So let's release those arms, bend the knees, plant the palms. I'm gonna step one leg back to plank. Our last flow, let's make it count, other leg back. We're in high plank, push up, top of push up. Let's bend the elbows. I'm gonna lead through chaturanga. Snake it forward, find up dog, pelvis lifted, tops of feet into the mat. Exhale as we send hips high, heels low, roll over the toes for down dog. So last time to flow here, all meeting in down dog. Together, let's gently lower those knees. Send the hips back over the heels, stretch it out for child's pose. Awesome work. We'll start to cool down now. We've earned it. Let's take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Last time, deep breath in. And a full, long breath out. When you're ready, you can gently roll up through the spine. Sitting up nice and tall, take it easy here. And then we're going to shift the hips off to one side, swing those legs out in front for staff pose. So two straight legs, feet are flexed. We have the inner thighs connected. Take the arms up, gaze high. Exhale, we're gonna dive it down and forward, stretching over those legs, forward fold. Deep breath in here. Full breath out as we release, torso over the tops of the thighs. Again, deep breath in. And a full breath out. On your next breath in, gently rolling up through the spine. We're gonna take a bend in the right knee and take the bottom of the foot to the inside of the left thigh. Knee is wide. We're gonna take this same stretch with arms up. Exhale, reaching forward and down. Nose to knee. You should feel a nice stretch in the lower right side of the back. Finding your breath. Take an inhale. And an exhale out. Once more, deep breath in. And full breath out. Gently rolling up. Take it easy here. We're going to take the right knee and close that leg We're gonna step the right foot and cross it over to the outside of the left thigh. Left arm sweeps up, inhale. Exhale, let's take a twist over right shoulder. So option to hook that left elbow on the outside of right knee or hug that knee close in towards the body. Right fingertips are extended back so you can take the gaze over the right shoulder. So this should feel like a nice stretch for the glute, mind's muscle here. Also a nice twist for the spine. And continue that twist through the spine by shifting the gaze over the right shoulder. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Again, deep breath in. And a breath out. Gently unwind. Let's keep this right leg crossed. I'm gonna hook it over my left knee. As I bend in that left leg, I'll take the pelvis closer to the heel. Maintain a nice strong flex in the right foot as we find a figure four stretch, a seated figure four stretch. So this should feel like the front leg in pigeon. Again, another glute stretch and outer hip opener. So knee is wide. The closer we have our chest towards the shin, the deeper a stretch. You can even find a slight arch in the spine like a cow, like our cow position. So that same cow sensation here. And you'll feel a nice deep stretch in the right glute. Let's take another inhale. And an exhale out. Once more, deep breath in. And exhale, gently back out of it. And we can release and unhook that leg. Two straight legs, let's take this on the other side. So deep breath in, arms coming up. And exhale, reaching forward and down, forward fold. Find your breath, deep breath in. And full breath out. Again, deep breath in. And full long breath out. Gently rolling up through the spine. Let's take a bend in the left knee, bottom of the foot to the inner thigh. Arms sweeping up, exhale, stretch it forward and down. Feel that stretch on the outer lower back area on this left side. Release over, nose to knee. Heavy crown of head, heavy shoulders sliding off the back. One more breath here. And a breath out. Let's roll up through the spine, sitting up nice and tall. Again, we're gonna close that leg and step it over to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, right arm sweeps up. Exhale as we take a twist, either hugging that knee close or hooking the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Left fingertips are stretching back to support us and gaze over left shoulder. Big inhale here, breathing in, sitting up nice and tall. And an exhale out. One more time, just like that, deep breath in. And exhale out, gently unwind. Keep a nice strong flex in that left foot as we hook it over right knee. Bend in that right leg, and we'll adjust ourselves to set up for a figure four stretch on the other side. So hand behind our pelvis here, behind our seat. Chest moving closer to the shin for a deeper stretch. Take an inhale. And exhale out. Again, deep breath in. And a full breath out. Gently back out of it. Release this foot. And we're going to come to our Shavasana. So feel free to take a Shavasana lying down, or you can take a comfortable seat and find a moment of meditation here. I'm gonna take a cross-legged seat and come back to hand on chest and hand on belly as we've started class. Again, if you're lying down, you can take the same position. We'll close the eyes or lower the gaze inward. We'll finish with connecting back to the breath. Let's take an inhale. Breathing into the palms, resting on the body, and an exhale out. Again, another deep breath in. Breathing in. And a full, long breath out. Let's come back to that quote that we started class with. I'll read it to you one more time so it resonates with us and we can take what we like of it off our mat and into other aspects of our lives. The quote reads, "Life is a balance between what we can control and what we cannot. I strive to find balance between the power of effort and the power of surrendering." Let's take another deep breath in all together. And a full breath out. If you're lying down, you can take this at your own time, your own leisure, to make your way up and out of your Shavasana. If you're seated, let's take the hands, press the palms together and close them at heart center, sealing in our practice today. Take one more deep breath in, and an exhale as we bow chin to chest, gently fluttering the eyes open. We'll finish our practice by saying namaste. Namaste, everyone. Yay, thank you so much for attending this on-demand class, and feel free to check out all of our other on-demand classes and other virtual or in-person rep classes if you're in the New Brunswick area, and I hope to see you again in another class very soon. Thank you so much. Bye.